Hi, I'm Laura.
Hi, I'm Liz, and we are
Two Grateful Stitchers.
Thanks for joining us today for our Flosstube video for September. I wanted to say thank you to everyone for all your kind wishes after my knee surgery. Things are going really well. I'm healing really well. Physical therapy is a bear, but I'm getting through it, so happy that it's behind me. So thank you so much for that. We usually start talking about floss tubes. And I did find a new Flosstuber. Since I've been laid up, I've been stitching a lot, reading a lot, watching a lot of movies and whatnot. But I have also been watching Flosstube, and I found Ray. She's the Red Barn Samplers Flosstube. She's absolutely fascinating. I think she has about 2 videos out, and I did buy some things from her that I'll show you later on in the video. I also watched Annie B's Folk Art, who I just love her and her daughters. She lives in Wisconsin. We're hoping to get together with them soon. Jen's Stitching Niche, love watching her. She's been making a lot of videos lately. And Kindred Stitcher, Lisa, I've watched her, and Farm Girl. So I guess I have watched her.
I'm a little jealous that she's had this time off. I don't want knee surgery, but yeah, to be able to have the time to sit and watch the Flosstube videos is awesome.
Yeah, and to stitch, it's been good. I mean, I have to ice my knee quite a bit, so you're just sitting there anyway. So that's good. So we can jump right in. We can start with FFOs. Fully finished objects.
So I have a few this time. Oh, and by the way, part of the reason that I do have a few, the last time we made a video, I talked a little bit about my shoulder hurting and not being able to stitch, and I've been able to stitch.
Oh,
it's been a couple of weeks now. I haven't had any pain, and the solution for me was finding a different comfy chair to sit in. It's not so comfy, is what I should say. It's not super comfy, but it's good for my posture.
More structure?
Yeah. Oh. So I was sitting in a recliner, and it was my husband. He was just like, maybe it's just the way you're sitting that's causing this. And so I went to our local thrift store, and I found an old glider rocker. Oh. And it's small. But my feet touched the ground, and in the overstuffed recliner, if I wasn't reclined, my feet weren't touching the ground. If I was reclined, my legs were up. But I'm sitting more upright now. It has arms, so I can rest my arms on the actual arms of the chair. So my shoulder and this arm isn't doing all the work of holding a Q-snap or holding a hoop. Yeah, my arm is actually resting on the arm. And I haven't had any pain, so I've been able to stitch.
Oh, good.
So yeah, I just wanted to share that.
That's wonderful.
Maybe try a different position if you're having any issues.
Or a different chair.
Correct. Okay, so my first finish that I'm showing you is called Autumn Alphabet by Willow Hill Samplings. And I don't have a pattern to share with you because this was a digital download. And it is still available. I got it on Etsy. And I love it. I love it, love it, love it.
I can try to find a link and put it in the description box below too, since it's still available. Yeah.
I framed it myself, and I, what would you say, mounted it? Yep. Mounted it myself, and I used all the called for colors that it asks for in the pattern, and my fabric is a 36 count linen. I don't know which kind of fabric, I'm sorry. But it's 36 count. Yeah, at least I could share that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I love it.
So that was fun.
Perfect for the season.
I'm kind of going with the autumn theme here.
Good.
My next one is called Pumpkin Spice Farm, and this is by Hands On Design. I don't have a pattern to share with you as I gave it away when I got finished making the pillow. I had a friend say, "Oh, that's really pretty," and I said, "You want the pattern?" I'm all done with it. So I just turned it into a little pillow. That's the backing on the side.
It's so cute.
And I have it sitting in a little bowl of pine cones at home.
I love it.
And
what is on top? Is it like, what's that called?
I don't know. I got it at Hobby Lobby. Or maybe I got it at Joann's. It's that ribbon that's got like the little puffy balls on it. I don't know.
I can't think of the name of it. No, if I think of it, I'll insert it here.
But I used all the called for colors, and this is on a 32 count linen.
Perfect. If I could find the link to that pattern too, I'm sure that one's still available.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
And then this one is called October Feast. And this is by...
With Thy Needle and
With Thy Needle and Thread.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And I love this. I love the squirrel. I did the squirrel because when I was a little girl, my dad and I used to feed the squirrel peanuts. So this is, for me, I have it on my refrigerator. When I look at this, I think about my dad.
That's awesome.
So I just wanted to share how I did this.
I love this. This is so creative.
So this is this is a little tart pan that I got on Amazon. On the back of it, I have a magnet. I'm going to take the magnet off. So I just pop this out, and that's it. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy on the back. What's on the back is a cap from the milk carton at home, and I put a magnet inside of it, and I glued that on.
You glued the bottom of the tart together so it doesn't come, because they come apart, right?
Yep.
Things.
Yep.
Okay.
So this was like a 4-pack of tart pans from Amazon. Oh, it was pretty cheap. This center part here is not connected.
Right. Because if you're going to make it for tarts, you don't want it to be.
Yeah,
okay.
because you're actually using it to make tarts. So I glued that down, and I just used the Aleene's regular craft glue.
Craft glue.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Very cool.
And
so creative.
like I said, nothing fancy. It's just
ingenuitive.
It's just a milk cap, but it's got the magnet in it, so that sticks to that. So if I want, whoops, tossing it around here. So if I want to make another, maybe a Christmas one or an Easter one or a Valentine one, I can swap them out, and it stays stuck in there. And then I have the magnet on the back as well. So between the two magnets, this stays in really, really well. Plus, I have it stuck to my refrigerator, or you can stick it to your stove or stick it to anything where you want. Yeah, where a magnet will hold it. So I had a lot of fun with that one.
Yeah, it's adorable.
Thank you. So that's it for my FFOs.
Okay, and you have some finishes.
And then I have a couple finishes. This one here is called Spell of the Moon.
Blackbird Design.
And that's Blackbird Designs. And you can find that pattern in the Winds of Autumn booklet that has many other patterns. When I got this pattern, though, I bought it as an individual pattern.
Oh, is it? I can hold this. Is it still available as an individual? Or
no,
I
can't find it anywhere. Yeah, I can't find it anywhere as an individual pattern.
That must be out of print. Okay.
Yep.
Well, it's still here,
it's
so that's good.
Yep. And I did it on a 36 count linen, and it's 1 strand of floss over 2.
Oh.
I did not go with the 2 because I wanted it to look
ghosty.
There you go. Yep, ghosty.
Yeah. Lisa, a Kindred Stitcher says that. I like that. Ghosty.
Just because of the season that
Perfect.
It is. So that's what I went with there. Don't know if I'm going to make this as a pillow. I'm kind of thinking of doing like one of Anna Pfeiffer's ideas.
Oh, like a flat fold?
A flat fold.
Oh,
where you kind of have it tented, and then I could put it on a shelf or something for decoration.
That'd be awesome, yeah.
Yep, so
Love
that's
it. That
one. And then this one is called Bats in the Belfry by the Drawn Thread.
Yeah, hold it.
And I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I am going to frame it. I have to get to the store, to our LNS, right?
Oh, yeah.
I've got that. And get some matting and a frame for it. But it's stitched up really, really quickly.
And this is the drawn
thread.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's on a 36 count linen as well. That's just my favorite to work on.
Love it.
And I believe I did that. Yep. That is also 1 strand of floss.
Over 2.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Yep.
Perfect for the season.
There we go.
Awesome. Okay, and then you want to start with the whips? You want to do this one first?
Oh, sure. She's got me moving along here. You guys are going to laugh at this one. So this is a whip that's been in progress since 1987, I think.
Oh, you got me beat. My oldest one, I think, is 91 or 92, maybe.
My husband and I got married in 1988, and I had started this before we got married, and I completely forgot I had it. And then I was doing autumn cleaning a little over a week ago, kind of swapping out the summer clothes for the winter clothes, putting in furnace filter, blah, blah, blah. And I ran across this. And some of you may be familiar with this. It's
Debbie Mumm.
Debbie Mumm bows.
A Dimensions kit.
Yep. And they used to be really popular back in the 80s.
Huge, yeah.
So I got that, and I'll show you how far I am. Like I said, I haven't picked it up since the 1980s.
Oh,
but I've gotten quite a bit done.
Yeah, you're almost done.
So I'm thinking, you know what? I'm just going to do it.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
I'm just going to do
awesome.
it.
And you'll put a bow in it? You think you could do the stitching on the top?
I don't know if I'm going to do the stitching on the top. I think for me that seems like a lot of stitching. So I was thinking, you know, I'm still making the bow, but you know, maybe getting some kind of a little acorn button or a sunflower button.
A little pick maybe behind it?
Yep, something like that. And then,
that's awesome.
And then I can still stick it on my front door.
Oh yeah, all the retro stuff is coming back, so why not?
So I thought I'd share that. It is a whip that's been many, many, many years in the making.
That's so cool.
And then my last one is one that we started for Leanne's Legacy.
Yes,
which
grab yours, I'll grab mine.
Started on August 24th.
Yes. Yep, for Leanne's birthday.
Yep, for Leanne's birthday.
And that was hashtag Leanne's Legacy, like you said. Yeah, and so that was out of this Winds of Autumn book, and let's see, it was...
We both decided to do the same pattern.
Yes, and it's the same one that her friend Barb started.
Yes. Yep.
And probably a bunch of other people too. So it was under hashtag Leanne's Legacy. Yep. And Laura just blew me out of the water. So
it's called Mighty Acorn. Yes. And I'm dying to get it done.
Yeah, because you're way further ahead.
Here's my progress.
That's my little progress.
That's because she's been spending all her time watching Flosstube videos.
Yeah, and stitching other stuff. Yeah, I have been stitching. I did make progress, but yeah, not like that. So these are the colors that it calls for. I think we both did call for, and mine fabric. They're both 18 count. Mine's at Ada. Yours is 36 count linen.
Yep.
And the difference, you know, hers is so dark and mine is so light, but they both look beautiful.
They are.
I love them.
They're both beautiful.
Yeah, but I mean, Blackbird design, you can't go wrong. Right?
No. So yeah, I'm working exclusively on this right now. I'm not working on anything else. When I started to feel better, and I just started to get into it, I just wanted to keep going. And I love autumn so much, and I love the colors of autumn so much that it just got me in a really good mood, and I'm going to keep going.
Yeah, right? Why not? Okay, let's see. I have webs. I don't have any FFOs or finishes. I have Liberty Lodge. Grab that pen real quick. Probably didn't take that one out. I was doing so good taking them all out of the bags, and this is the one I forgot. So sorry about that. Let me grab it here quick.
You just take them out of the bag so you guys can see them well.
The
so glare from the window. If you leave the plastic packaging on, makes it very difficult to see.
This is how far I am on this one. And I showed this last time, so I made quite a bit of progress. This was hard to put down. It's so fun to stitch this. I know everybody says that about Plum Street samplers. It's true. They're just so much fun to stitch on. So I'm hoping to finish this one.
It's beautiful.
These are the colors, and they're a little bit of a mess, but they're kind of like that. Maybe if I do it like that.
It's absolutely beautiful.
So it's super fun, and that house is a beast, so I'll just keep plugging away on it, though, and then I'll be able to start on those flowers pretty soon. So if you want to...
Everybody says that the houses are beasts.
Yeah.
That's just because you have to do a lot of it, and it's not switching out of a lot of colors.
Yeah, I actually really enjoy that. I know, you know, some people hate it, find it like drudgery and don't want to do it, and some people love it, and I love it. I just love it.
Good.
So, and then I started, on the morning that we heard that Queen Elizabeth was ill, I quick started this pattern, and then she, of course, died right after that. And I watched all of everything that was televised. And what got to me is, you know, I'm a Nana, and I have grandchildren, and I bawled watching all the things, all the tributes from her grandchildren, and you know, politics and everything aside, she was a grandma and she loved her grandkids, and they were grieving her. It was just touched my heart. So I started Corgi Love, and this is by Snowflower Diaries, and this is just a digital download too off, I think she has an Etsy store, and she's real active on Instagram lately, and I just adore her. She seems like a very, very sweet person.
The picture does not do it justice. You've got to see it done. It's beautiful.
Lots of people are finishing it, and lots of people started it when the Queen passed, so... And that's how far I am on it.
She's cute.
Isn't she adorable? Oh my goodness. This is a lot of fun to stitch on too. And so these are the colors. Let me hold that back up.
I can hold it.
So these are the colors. And I did the DMC. I think these are the called for colors. So some of it is DMC, and then there's just these really fun colors with the orange and I think it's Grape Fizz, and real cute names. So So yeah, that's fun. I've been working on that, and we'll see how far I get on that next time.
She's cute.
So thank you. And then, so we are all the way up to haul, I think. And
I don't have any hauls. I literally have not been cross stitch shopping in months.
Since our retreat, right?
Yeah, and that was in May. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I shop a lot. I mean, I've just been sitting around doing, internet shopping, so.
Danger.
So, yeah, a couple of things. So, the first one, I want to try my hand at a strawberry. And so, I thought I would do a sewing theme instead of a sewing room. I thought that would be fun. So, this is by Erica Michaels. It's called the Sewing Bee, and I picked this up, I think, on 123 Stitch. So I have that I just recently got. It does come with the little button and the little scissors.
That's really cute.
Cute.
I don't know if you can see them or not, but those little tiny scissors, and the little buttons. That's awesome.
I don't know if those go on the strawberry or on the little pillow, but I'm gonna try to do both.
There you go.
So yeah. And then, like I said, I watched Red Barn Sampler, Ray, on her new Flosstube. She has 2 videos out so far. And so I went to her website and
so explain what she does.
So she buys old samplers on like Etsy or eBay or wherever you can buy them, and then she recharts them, but then she tells you the history behind the girl who stitched it, which I find just absolutely fascinating. I love history and I love stitching, so it's like a perfect combination for me. Mm-hmm. And so I purchased this one. It's called Betty Summer 1822. And I bought it because it's called Gratitude, and we're the 2 grateful stitchers, and I have tons of gratitude in my heart. And I was like, oh, that's for me. I need to buy that today. Mm-hmm. And it came quickly. And she included, I did buy this little, what is this called? A gauge. Mm-hmm. I bought the little gauge, and then she also included some little floss drops, and it was just super sweet. Real cute packaging.
Here's a picture on the inside of the original.
Yeah.
It's old and it's beautiful.
Yeah. And so, what's that saying? Don't have anything in your house that doesn't bring you joy or have meaning. Mm-hmm. In her video too, she talks about how like she has an ort jar and it was something special to her mother. And she's called Red Barn Samplers because there's a red barn on their property. And things like that. Like that always means a lot to me. I have things in my house that, like that thing back there that says gather.
Yes.
That was at my daughter's wedding. It held the little place card. So, things like that. Like I always want things in my house that meant something, that come from something that have some history. So, but on her website, she does have this pattern, and this is free. So I just thought I'd show you this. This also shows the history. There's a little story with it of who stitched it, and her name was Jemima Fortune Cunningham. She stitched this little alphabet in 1883 at the Oak Bank School, and she talks about how she unframed it and found a hidden border, and she found a little card that this woman's daughter or granddaughter had put in the frame. I mean, I just love that kind of thing. So that was from Red Barn Samplers. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's my book.
Her stash.
And then, By All the Blackbirds, I bought this one, and this is called All Joys for Thine. And I saw it on Instagram, and I'm a huge fan of Instagram. And what I do, I think I've mentioned this before, I'll search the hashtag for this pattern and find all the different iterations of it and figure out what I want to change and just get inspiration and ideas. I love doing that. And I know that's what prompted me to buy this, but I don't have like all the pictures. But once I get going, buy the fabric, buy all the floss, then I'll like print out all those pictures and kind of show it all together. And so that's the start of that project. And then I bought Autumn Rules.
I love this.
And this is by Primrose Cottage Stitches. And I just thought, oh, autumn, this is the time of year, and it was all DMC. So I purchased that, and it's just those gorgeous fall colors. I don't have the fabric yet. I think it tells you.
This is done on vintage, a 25 count vintage country mocha, 2 threads over 2.
And I actually still have a ton of 25 count because I was in the Brandy's Club. Be Stitch Me?
Oh, yeah.
Be Stitch Me, yes. So I can give it this. You want to move over there. So I'll have the fabric for it. I just have to find the. Hopefully, I have a piece that's,
you'll find it
skinny like that.
She has a huge stash. She's got plenty of fabric.
I do have the 28 count too, still from
the Monaco.
The Monaco, yeah, the coffee tea dyed stuff. So, and then back up a little bit so I can grab this
This is fun. This next thing
So
is
I
fun.
joined, I don't know who told me that I could still join the, they're called clubs at Country Sampler. And I called and talked to Heather there, and she was super nice. And she said, oh yeah, you could still join the club. She said, we'll catch you up. And I didn't realize what that meant. And then I got this big box in the mail, and I was like, oh. So whoever started in January already got all of these, and this must be like the third quarter.
Okay.
So then I got the first and second quarter at the same time.
Okay.
So I don't know what order they came in because they were all in the same box. So we can just hold these up.
This is the first one called Wonderful Life Pin Keep Drum.
Oh, they're so cute.
Beautiful. So that's the front picture, and I believe that's a house, that you're looking at a house. And this seems to have like a winter theme because it looks like there's bows and berries. And then on the back, on the back there's some little Christmas trees. So that's what the back side of the pin drum looks like.
And this came too, so they
that's
must
what she's
all
got them
fit
sitting on.
here,
Yep,
right?
that was
So
part of it.
you see that?
So you can see in the picture that the pin drum fits on there. Not quite as big as this because it looks like they've got some greenery. Yep,
yeah.
kind of going around the edge of it.
Yeah.
But
this one
was
must
also part of it.
So this one, let's see, and that was 36 count.
Yep, 36 count Weeks Dye Works linen in beige.
Okay, so I'll do 18 count because I've been doing 8 of them. So this one's called Big Blue House Pin Keep Drum, and it does say designed exclusively for Country Samplers Girls Club. That must be what I joined.
Yep.
And so this one looks like it does fit on here. It must be huge.
Yeah, it does. When you look at the picture here, you can see that it fits perfectly.
Because this is my hand. Like, this thing is big.
And it looks like
not
it's
tiny.
about 7 inches.
Yeah.
It does look like it's about 7 inches
Doesn't say
across.
on here, I don't think. 8 inch. 8 inch
Oh, it's
Atessa
8 inch.
pedestal, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you can see how well that I hope you can see. I'm trying to get it as close as possible, but it is all the way to the edge
Awesome.
of that. And
Okay, now I messed it up already. Did
and
that
again,
go in
there's
this
the
one?
top. Yes,
Okay.
I think that's beautiful. That is just absolutely.
This one, and this one's called Faded Garden Pin Keep Drum and Needle Keep. So there's actually 2 patterns in this one,
Yeah,
and they're kind of just laying on here.
yeah.
in
The way
picture.
they've got it here, they are smaller. They've got them lying down, so you can see.
I mean, you could put that drum on a different pedestal if you
Sure.
wanted to, I'm sure, but same thing. It'll be 18 count Ada for me.
Yeah,
Oh, that's so pretty.
it is. It's beautiful.
So yeah, more projects.
She's retiring pretty soon, so she's going to have the time to do these things.
I did not add that yet to my list of kitted up things. So, okay, a couple more things for me. So I bought this pattern because, again, Instagram. Okay, so if you want to hold this up, this is called, what's it called?
It's called Feather Your Nest.
Yes, Feather Your Nest by With a Needle and Thread. And the reason I bought it, and I asked Michelle if I could show this, and she said yes. So Michelle Summers is Stitching by the Moon on Instagram, and she had posted this picture, and I loved her conversion. Oh my goodness, I loved it so much. So I reached out to her, and she sent me her conversion. She said it's okay if I share it with anyone who's interested, so feel free to let me know if you'd be interested. She used a lot of Victoria Motto
Sampler shop.
shop. Yeah, so I reached out to them, and they were so wonderful. So they're on Etsy, and I bought a bunch of floss from them because I'm trying to find all the colors that she used, and they don't make, when they do a color and it's gone, then they're done.
Correct.
So I've been having a little bit of a hard time finding all of them, but I'm trying to match them, and they're helping me, and they've been so kind about it. They did find like 2 or 3 of them that weren't included in ones I purchased, and they sent them to me for free. So they were amazing.
That's awesome.
So I have some of them, and probably maybe even most of them I'll show. Like this is the...
They're beautiful colors.
Isn't that gorgeous? Like those are the tones. I mean, the original one is gorgeous too, but this is what, drew me to it, was this picture. So I love these colors, and this will definitely be a new start. Probably not until after the first of the year.
Okay.
But I'll keep working on getting the rest of the floss together, and then pick the fabric and So yeah,
That's
lots
beautiful.
of fun. So thank you, Michelle, for sharing that. And then I have one more thing. So very sweet lady has been in contact with me on Instagram since I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I think we were both in a group together, maybe Stitching with the Housewives. Eileen, maybe you can let me know. I'm not sure. But her name is Eileen, and I'll put her Instagram handle here if you want to go follow her. But she sent me just some sweetness in the mail when I had my knee surgery. She sent me this pattern, and I have actually never owned one of these Santa Prairie Schooler patterns. So I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that was.
I think I have like 10 or 12 of those, and I have
Oh, do you?
2 of them started. So that might be a future whip video, right?
Yeah. I see them all the time, and I know it's done on is a Dovo or something like that.
Davos.
So it's like big, like 18 count. Is that big? It seems like they're big though. 10
The
count?
holes seem big. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like they're 18 count
It's
putty
Davos.
khaki
Davos.
Davos. So I don't know how it says it would come out to be 4 inches by 3.
They're like about that big.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Thank you so much. I wanted to make sure I gave you that shout out because that was so very sweet. Okay, so let's see. Plans.
My only plan right now is to finish that Mighty Acorn.
Oh, you'll be done with it before you know it.
I'm really, really hoping that I get it finished by the end of this month because I'd like to get it over to a frame shop. My daughter just had a little baby boy a couple days ago, and that tiny little acorn is going to grow up to be a mighty oak someday. He'll be a man and a daddy, and I'm thinking of gifting that to them. So I'm excited. I want to get that done.
That's awesome. I love that. For my plans, I'm going to keep working on Feather Thy Nest, trying to collect all that floss and pick out the fabric. And then, do I have
Rejoice Evermore?
I think it might be this down here. No.
Where did we put it? I thought we had it out.
I thought we did too.
Excuse us.
Here it is.
There we go. Piles just stack up.
Got it.
This is really pretty too.
So I do have everything for this. So this is Rejoice Evermore by Within
With a needle
Needle.
thread. Mm-hmm.
And I have the fabric, and I have it's 20 count aged paper Ada by Color and Cotton. So I have the fabric, and let's see if I should pull out of here maybe.
There we go.
And then I have all the floss, but I don't have it on one of those thingies because
That's all right.
planned that better. There are all these colors. They just make my heart sing. They're so pretty. So this is Christmas, right? This is just gorgeous. So I think this will be a Christmas start for me. So that's probably a plan. Probably a couple videos from now of starting.
That's beautiful.
So wanted to show that.
I love the colors. Those birds. The color of the birds are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Yes. I think that, and I'll just keep plugging away on the other ones that I'm working on. I have a table that I can roll now, and I just keep my whips on it and can just pull it over by me when I'm, because when you're icing your knee, you're stuck to like the machine kind of thing that it's wrapped around your knee. So get up and go get something. So it's been nice to have that table where I can just kind of pull it towards me and then decide what I want to work on, and that's fun. So I think we're ready to wrap up. We can talk about giveaway. Yep. Okay, yeah. So our giveaway from our last video, the winner was Arlene Curry for I Am a Needlesmith and the Fabric, and we haven't heard from Arlene. So if you could send us an email, our email is twogratefulstitchers@gmail.com, and it'll be in the description box below. And we've talked about this a little bit. So there's some people will comment on someone's comment to let them know that they won, and I don't see anything wrong with that, except that I've recently been hearing about a scam that's happening on YouTube where people are commenting on people's comments and acting like they're us, you know, and saying you won, but then it leads to a scam. And so I'm like, okay, now that I heard that, I don't think we should do that. I think that might be dangerous. So what we'll probably do is, if I can't figure out a different way to find you, Arlene, we'll probably have to just move it along and give that away again a month or so from now if we haven't been able to hear from you. So if anybody knows Arlene, let her know. We need to hear from her. Yep. But so we do have the winner from our last one, because I should clarify that Arlene was the one before.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. This was the August giveaway, and it's called Just Saying by Abby Rose Designs.
Yeah.
And the winner of this is Denise Voss.
Yeah, VOSS, Denise Voss. So again, email us at twogratefulstitchers@gmail.com. Our email will be in the description box below, and you can send us your address and we'll get this in the mail to you.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Yep. And then this month's giveaway, because I am in that fall theme.
Yeah. Let me just say a couple words about giveaways.
Yeah,
So, this is just the YouTube kind of stuff. You have to be 18 to participate. Don't use the word giveaway. We can only ship within the United States. What else? We'd like you to be a subscriber and like the video. I don't actually check that, so we would just like it to go to somebody who
loves
wants
to
to stitch it.
Yep.
Yeah, use it.
Yep.
So
this is actually fabric. It is 25 count Colmar by Silk Weaver.
Oh, look at that.
And it's called Bewitched.
Oh, I love it.
I'm going with the Halloween theme. I actually purchased 2 of them by accident. I didn't know.
You're not the only one who does that.
You're not the only one who does that. I loved the fabric, and
so much you got 2 of them.
I did. Well, I did one of their flash sales. Like they they'll have a Flash Friday video or something like that, and I liked it and said, "Me, please," and I got it. And then I don't know, a couple of weeks later, maybe it was a month later, they had another one on Facebook where they post like, here's our sale for this week. And then I did it again because I didn't get it in the mail yet. I was like, I don't have that. So then I went, I got it. And then all of a sudden I have 2 of them. So it's beautiful.
Wonderful.
It's really pretty fabric.
What size is it? Like how big is it?
Oh my gosh,
it's huge.
It's very big.
Yeah, it is. Wow. Oh, look at that. Wow.
27 maybe? 18 by 20?
At least, yeah.
18 by 27?
Probably 18 by 27.
Yep.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yep. So we're asking you, if you're interested in this, to tell us what you like about autumn. And use the word autumn.
Yep, I'll search the word autumn, so make sure you include the word autumn, but it can be, what you enjoy about autumn, what you're working on for autumn, anything about autumn, just make sure you use the word autumn. So
there you go.
Great, thank you. Well, I think we covered everything we wanted to cover, so
thanks for joining us again.
Yeah, thank you. We're super grateful for you. And we'll see you
next time.